Your engine relies on a thin film of clean oil to prevent metal-on-metal wear, and the oil filter is what keeps that oil clean. Today, I'm ranking the 8 best oil filters of 2026 across automotive and marine applications. No sponsored picks, just real results. Links are in the description with updated pricing. Let's get into it. Opening at number 8 is the Quicksilver 802893Q01. Quicksilver is Mercury Marine's OEM filtration brand, and the 802893Q01 is produced specifically to Mercury Marine's original equipment manufacturer specifications. The media construction is a multi-layer system: polyester, cellulose, and glass fiber, combined with a phenolic binder coated in silicone. That layered approach is engineered specifically for the fuel-borne contaminants that marine engines encounter: water intrusion, fuel varnish, particulate contamination from fuel systems, and the general harshness of a marine operating environment. The filter element is rated at 25 microns, very fine filtration for a marine application, and it's built to remove damaging contaminants before they reach precision engine components. If you're running a Mercury Marine outboard or stern drive, this is the filter. For automotive applications, everything above it on this list is going to serve you better. Number 7 is the AC Delco GM PF2232, and the case for this filter is one I've made before on this channel, and it's worth making again because GM vehicle owners consistently underestimate how much engine-specific engineering goes into their oil filter requirements. AC Delco GM original equipment parts are designed, validated, and tested by the same GM engineers who built the engines they're protecting. The PF2232 is engineered to keep abrasive particles away from bearings and engine hydraulic components, the components that are most sensitive to contamination and most expensive to repair when they fail. GM regularly updates production and service part designs as engine technology evolves, which means this filter stays current with your vehicle's actual engineering requirements rather than a published spec sheet that aftermarket manufacturers are approximating. For GM vehicle owners, running the OE-validated filter isn't settling. It's the correct engineering decision. At number 6, the Purolator Tech earns its spot as the precision application filter for Nissan, Infiniti, and Mazda owners, and the fitment depth here is genuinely impressive. If you drive any of those vehicles, this filter was engineered with your engine's specific requirements in mind. The construction delivers where it counts: 96.5% dirt capture efficiency, wear-resistant metal end caps, a rugged internal build, and an anti-drainback valve that eliminates dry starts even after extended periods of sitting idle. The rubber gasket creates a reliable, leak-free seal, and the hand-tightening design means no special tools required for a clean DIY installation. The cross-reference depth, matching Napa Gold, CarQuest, MicroGuard, and a dozen other references, confirms this filter's specifications are well established and trusted across the industry. For Nissan, Mazda, and Infiniti drivers, this is the one. Number 5 is the Amsoil EA15K88. The headline number is 99% filtration efficiency at 20 microns, and unlike some efficiency claims that are based on favorable testing conditions, Amsoil specifies this per industry standard ISO 4548-12 testing. 20 microns is exceptionally fine filtration. The particles that cause the most cumulative long-term engine damage, the ones that work between bearing surfaces and gradually score critical components, fall right in that size range, and the Amsoil EA15K is catching them at 99% efficiency. The full synthetic media uses smaller fibers than conventional cellulose, which reduces restriction while improving cold weather oil flow during warm-up periods. The reason it sits at 5 rather than higher comes down to price point and availability relative to the top 4 picks. But on filtration engineering alone, this is one of the best-built filters on the entire list. At number 4, the Toyota OEM oil filter makes the argument that for Toyota and Lexus owners specifically, genuine original equipment is the right answer, and it's an argument backed by solid engineering logic. Toyota's OEM filter is a direct fit, genuine component, recommended specifically for use with Toyota motor oil products. The engineering specifications for a Toyota OEM filter, bypass valve calibration, media density, flow characteristics, thread spec, and gasket material are set to Toyota's internal engine design standards. These are not published specs that aftermarket manufacturers can precisely replicate. For Toyota and Lexus owners who want certainty that every specification is exactly right for their engine, not an approximation, not a close match, the OEM filter is the definitive answer. Quality engine effectiveness across the full service interval with the backing of Toyota's engineering validation. It earns its spot at number 4 for the massive Toyota and Lexus owner base that deserves to know this option exists at a reasonable price point. The bronze medal goes to the K&N HP7020. The HP7020 is built around high flow rates, consistent high-volume oil delivery to your engine throughout the entire service interval. In applications where oil pressure consistency is critical, performance engines, high-revving power plants, and modified builds, a filter that introduces restriction is a filter that costs you engine performance and accelerates wear simultaneously. The pleated synthetic blend filtration media removes harmful contaminants across all oil types, synthetic, conventional, and blended, and the laboratory testing for burst strength and capacity backs up the construction quality with hard data rather than marketing language. For performance-focused drivers, modified vehicles, and anyone running an engine where oil flow consistency is the priority, the K&N HP7020 is an excellent choice and a deserving number 3 on this list. Number 2 is the Fram Ultra Synthetic, the ultimate dual layer. Synthetic media is the engineering foundation. 2 layers of synthetic filtration working as an integrated system, delivering up to 20,000 miles of engine protection across all oil types. The dual-layer design captures fine contaminants that single-layer media misses while maintaining the oil flow rates your engine requires under all operating conditions: cold starts, highway cruising, and sustained load. The silicone non-drainback valve is the feature that genuinely sets this filter apart in the real world, rated at up to 3 times the hot oil resistance of standard valves. Here's why that matters. After extended driving, oil is thin and operating at peak temperature. Standard drainback valves can struggle to hold under those specific conditions. The Fram Ultra's valve holds, which means every startup, hot or cold, gets immediate, clean oil delivery to critical engine components rather than a momentary dry run. The Fram Ultra Synthetic is a strong, deserving number 2. And the best oil filter of 2026 is the Wix XP. Wix has been supplying original equipment filters to vehicle manufacturers for decades. The XP line is their premium synthetic specific product, and the detail that defines its engineering quality is one that most drivers walk right past. The next generation synthetic blended media with natural fibers is structurally strong enough to eliminate wire backing entirely. Other premium filters need wire backing to prevent media collapse under pressure. The Wix XP media holds its structure without it. That is a genuine engineering achievement, not a cost reduction, not a design shortcut, but a demonstration of media quality that sets this filter apart from everything competing with it at this price point. The outcome is 99% filtration efficiency at 23 microns. That is exceptionally fine filtration, precisely the particle size range where the most damaging engine wear originates. The Wix XP catches those particles consistently across up to 20,000 miles without the media degrading or losing efficiency as the interval progresses. If you want the best oil filter available in 2026, this is the answer. WEX XP, number 1. That's the complete ranked list, the 8 best oil filters of 2026. Every link is in the description below. I update them regularly, so pricing is always current. If this video helped you pick the right filter, hit the like button. It takes 1 second and makes a real difference for the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already because we cover every major product category with this same depth. See you in the next one.